efface somebody else. So as a result you can see that, oh, just studying these things doesn't bring you into the office of the nearness of Allah. Because there are people who ask that, what the risk and reward of following the tariqah? Why can't I just follow the madhab way, in which I follow basic shariahs, sunnahs, different things, and I approach? Why have to go towards all this detailed way you're talking about, in which I have a concern that maybe I'm not drawing near to Allah. So it's not that simple. What's being described tonight is its reality, is that it's just not the prayers that you do, the fast that you do, the character that you don't pay attention to, the hadith that you learn and you argue with somebody, insult them, you feel good, aha, crushed that person. You didn't learn these characters, these actions, they don't even enter into the protocol office. And that's why there's hadith in which Allah God Almighty Izzati wa Jalalihi describes, we came upon a people whom prayed and we dragged them on their face and threw them out. We came upon a people whom they fasted, the 7 categories, the hadith about the 7 categories of servants, which they did these categories. They came, they prayed, they struggled, they did all these things in Allah's way. In these categories Allah took them, dragged them out. Why do you think Allah would drag them out? Is because they didn't adhere to the protocol office. The actions were not something that could be represented to Prophet in which he would endorse them, he would intercede upon them and present them to Allah. There's not a chance in this life that if you turn on the YouTube and somebody's at a park insulting somebody else with Islamic knowledge, that it's clear Islamic knowledge, there's no doubt in that knowledge, but in a way delivering that is so insulting. Do you really believe that this action at that moment will be presented to Prophet? He will say, oh mashallah, alhamdulillah, and present that to Allah. It doesn't meet even the character and the protocol of Prophet, not the companions and not the companion of the companions. So what happens is that action will actually be kicked out. If that action is kicked out, the servant now has a problem with Allah, because then Allah is then angered. The tariqahs, they exist to come to teach us. Our life is that to enter into the way of Sayyidina Muhammad. Only by love we draw near. As we draw near, the shaykhs are teaching the manners of Prophet. Don't talk, be loving, be kind. Even for food, Prophet described, if you eat something from a guest, from a friend and you don't like it, put it aside and be quiet. Don't insult the ta'am, don't insult Allah's ni'mat. If Allah and Prophet is teaching for food, what do you think about insulting a person that you didn't like and came? For a platter of food, teaching Divinely matters that take you to heaven or hell. What about then the dealing with people and insulting, breaking their hearts, breaking their hopes, breaking whatever faith they think they have? Are you taking them to paradise